right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Western New York. Marvin Mims now to return it. Sharing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Play action with Nix. A throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Nix from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the play, we see trainers headed out towards an injured player, and it's Evan Ingram, the one in question. He's in some distress. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
319! What's that?
First out of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Round it. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Bills with a punt team out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Captain.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third and long for Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
His game is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one here. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Another one for Cup. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start to fight back for their first points of this game. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Nix escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. It's Harvey straight ahead. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Pressure was there, but he got it away. This is a good kick. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. He's out in the clear. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
It's away from one. He takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Carlson to tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets him another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Rod loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They give up the middle to Harvey. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Hits the 20. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort, right?
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is good. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills push their lead to 6. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first and 10, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, Allen. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Nix now on first and 10. This is Greg Dulcich. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 5.
Throwing on first down, Nix. We put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie it just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Broncos take the lead on that successful kick. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected. They go to the grab and stop this one up. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Allen on the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
319!
Throw here, 3rd down. On target to Moore. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Another Bills. First down. First down and goal to go.
Ready? Look out!
Design wrong. It's Allen. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Cook. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a James Cook touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2. They're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
26, Broncos 21. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Escapes the defender. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Giving this to Harvey. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Captain.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Has it downfield working the left. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Setting up to pass. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
On the return, here's Mims. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got hold of that one. And it brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pop, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now to throw. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he lost the football. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. Well, they're going to face fourth down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved him.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in.
Hear it no more.